CBS 2 has kicked off a new series here, Class Act with Chris Wragge. It's part of our Better Together campaign. Chris will shine a light on amazing things happening at local schools. He made his first stop Friday morning at his alma mater, Mahwah High School in New Jersey. And here's a look at some of the highlights.
We couldn't think of a better place to start our Class Act series than here at Mahwah High School. Nothing prepares you for the loss of a child. George and Debbie Cale know that better than anyone. In 2019, they tragically lost their son Marcus, the youngest of 5 boys, to sudden cardiac arrest. Now, I spoke with George the other day, and he made a point of saying, look, we don't want Marcus's name to ever be forgotten. And that's really the reason we're here at Mahwah High School all morning today. It's to celebrate Marcus, it's to remember Marcus, and it's also to thank Marcus.
You have to be vigilant and find ways to keep his memory memorialized. We feel like his name is staying out there, and people who didn't know him now can hear Marcus Cale, Marcus Cale, Marcus Cale. He must have been a special kid. He was amazing. He was beyond special.
The youngest of 5 boys, Marcus was a superstar soccer player, a stellar student, and a world-class brother and son.
Very easygoing, just kind of happy-go-lucky type of kid. With the level of soccer he played internationally in Europe. He experienced so much life in his 16 years. That at least is something that we can be at peace knowing that he lived an amazing, beautiful life while he was here.
On the night of December 26th, 2019, the Cales' lives changed forever.
We had a wonderful Christmas. It was kind of unbelievable. We spent all our time together with our family.
At about 8 p.m., the 5 brothers went down the street to their grandparents' house to be with their cousins.
We get a phone call at about midnight from one of my sons that Marcus had passed out. They said he just stood up out of his chair and he just collapsed.
Yeah. They administered CPR right away, and Marcus was rushed to Valley Hospital.
We were there for hours, and he just wasn't recovering. They couldn't get a heartbeat to come back. We just couldn't believe it. Our minds were like, this is a nightmare. Is this a bad dream? What could possibly have happened? This is not happening. So they said, they're sorry, and we're just like, we all, luckily my sons were there, my nephews were there, and we just hugged them and kissed them and told them how much we loved them, and we kissed them, and we said, thankfully, and we said, we need an autopsy. We need an autopsy because we don't know what's going on.
We needed answers.
We need to find out what happened.
Marcus passed on December 27th of 2019. Late the next morning, the autopsy revealed a 2-inch scar on the posterior wall of his left ventricle, which could have caused the sudden cardiac death. But no one knew for sure.
Did anybody ever call you with a definitive this was what it was?
We finally got the genetic testing, and they said that they found that Marcus had a gene.
Everyone has the PPA2 gene, but he had a pathogenic variant.
It was a genetic anomaly that exists in both mom and dad.
Marcus ended up having both of them. Everyone has genes that are not designed properly. But if you have a specific combination, then it can create any number of different diseases.
To honor Marcus's legacy, the Cales created Hearts for Marcus. And through that charity, over 120 Mahwah High School kids will be screened with EKGs and echocardiograms that are optional and confidential.
This is what we need to do. This is what Marcus would want us to do.
Everywhere you look in the Cale home, you can feel Marcus's presence. From his room still untouched to his image visible from every corner.
Every Christmas card still includes his face. I'm not sending one if I can't include my 5 sons. So we have 5 sons. One lives in heaven, but we have 5 sons.
And we're joined now by the family, Debbie and George Cale joining me. And again, the brothers, let's meet them. Let's go right down the line. We've got Jordan, we've got James, we've got Michael and Joe all here this morning to pay tribute to their brother Marcus. I know this is a bittersweet day to see something like that. I know we all get emotional, getting emotional when I talked to you the other day, and everybody here who knew Marcus and whatnot. Today is a special day, though, is it not?
Yes, it is. Today is Marcus's 20th birthday, and we're just so blessed and grateful to be here to acknowledge him, remember him, honor him.
George, you had mentioned to me, and I mentioned this before, about not wanting anybody to forget his name, and his legacy now is what we're really trying to build on. Tonight you've got the basketball game here. Everybody's wearing the shirts. This place will be bathed in red tonight. How nice is it to see everybody come out, support the family, support Marcus's legacy?
It's unbelievable. It's remarkable that we have such a wonderful community. People really care about Marcus. They care about our family. Appreciative of CBS coming out and you willing to do a piece on Marcus and what we're doing to remember him and to raise awareness about sudden cardiac death. So it's thrilling, and also for it to be on his birthday is just unbelievable.
Mom, you had told me the other day that, and again, no disrespect, brothers, but that Marcus got the best of all of them.
Yes, we absolutely feel that with all of the blessings of all of our boys, all their talents, that Marcus got a little bit of each of his brothers.
Yeah, you guys, how proud are you of Marcus and the fact that, you know, he led the life that he did? Mom said the other day that he lived such a full 16 years, but to see this type of support and to see that everybody is so interested in helping his legacy and his name live on.
Yeah, we're incredibly proud of him. I mean, I think it just speaks to who he was as a person, that so many people show up to all these events that we hold, and, you know, so many people in the community just knew Marcus and really appreciated who he was as a person.
And was Mom right? Did he get the best of all of you?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Who did he get the most of? Anybody take credit? But again, you know, I thank you for obviously letting us tell his story, letting us come into your home and get a chance to really know Marcus. I didn't know him back then. Of course, I had heard about it. I know the family. I went to school with your younger brother, and you guys are Mahwah royalty around here. As far as moving on, with people out there that are wondering how can they get involved, what's the best way for people to get involved?
I think for them to understand what the value of MCOR or in other companies out there that are their mission is to go around the community, go around the United States, raise awareness about sudden cardiac death, especially in young kids ages 12 to 22, specifically athletes, but all individuals, because that's unfortunately it's a killer. Yeah. And if you can catch it in time, you can do a lot of good.
Sudden cardiac arrest, the #1 killer of student athletes under 18 years old. We're going to talk more about that. We're going to talk about the initiative now, this Hoops for Marcus game tonight, the money going towards testing here at Mahwah School. Over 120 kids have already signed up to have their hearts tested. MCOR, which you mentioned, George, they'll be here on campus next week testing those kids. It's confidential, it's anonymous, but again, you know, you've got to have your heart checked. It could save your life. Now, heart health has been top of mind since the Damar Hamlin incident on Monday Night Football last month. You can only imagine how difficult that was for the Kales. I spoke with them. They were actually watching the game at the time, and memories of what happened to their own son came flooding back.
I mean, every time I heard an update about it, it just made me start to cry, because I know how his family's feeling with him in the hospital, trying to recuperate, trying to figure out what exactly happened. It just makes us relive everything.
I was watching the game. Yeah. I was watching the game and saw it happen, and instinctively they knew something was serious, and thank God they performed CPR on him right away, and thank God they got him the treatment. But it's like Debbie said, I was reliving watching Marcus on the floor and them doing CPR on him, but the good thing was that touched my heart is all the love and affection that the players in the world,
and support,
that is so amazing. Powerful, and the fact that thank God he recovered.
And we're now joined by the Kale family, Debbie, George, the brothers Jordan, James, Michael, and Joe. And I thank everybody for being. I know this is emotional. I know it is tough to watch, and I know it's. I guess it drives the point home even more how special a young man he was, with today being his birthday as well.
Yes, absolutely. We're just honored to be here. We're very thankful for all the support of the Mahwah community and you, Chris, and just for shedding a light on our story and Marcus's legacy.
Like we always say, we're all T-Birds, right? T-Birds forever. You know, George, your tattoo on your arm there, I saw that. If you could just explain that.
We wanted to memorialize Marcus in one way or another, and this is his actual signature. That's his actual EKG that was taken when he was playing for the Red Bulls. He will always be my son. He's forever, and that's the symbol forever. So,
Mom, I see you have one as well.
Yes, mine says forever in my heart.
When you see this turnout this morning, all of the charities, whether it's Walks for Marcus, Hoops for Marcus tonight. You had mentioned to me about making sure no one forgot his name, that people would hear Marcus Cale and they would know it meant something.
Yeah, losing a child is the worst nightmare a parent can endure, and life goes on for everybody, but and our life will go on, but there's still a part of our life that doesn't go on. So the worst thing that could ever happen to me is for people to forget who Marcus was. Marcus didn't exist. Marcus exists in our hearts, and if we can make something good come from this, which we're doing with the support of our community, that's going to be our mission. So I know Marcus in heaven is looking down on us with that smile, that grin that he has, and he's just so happy. So we're happy because of that.
That is hard one. I know that comforts all of us here who are here celebrating and supporting Marcus and this cause. On a lighter note, you had mentioned when describing Marcus that he was basically he took the best of all the brothers, and he was kind of that one who took this and that.
Absolutely.
The brothers aren't too offended about that.
No, he definitely learned from his brothers and took all the aspects, all the best parts of them.
Jordan, if I could ask you to speak on behalf of or anybody of you guys can chime in, excuse me for crossing you. How much do you miss him, and how much did he mean to you, obviously? And I know Mom is joking when she said he took the best of all of you, but well, maybe that's true. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, we miss him terribly every single day, but I think today being his birthday, I mean, everything couldn't have worked out better, having this event and the Hoops for Marcus later, but we miss him tremendously, and he really did take the best out of all of us.
Well, that is good to know, because again, your family is famous here in Mahwah, so there's a lot of good Cales out there, so he must have been one heck of a special young man. I wish I could have had a chance to know him, but let me just ask you one more question about what this has now led to, his legacy, and now kids being screened here at Mahwah. Next week, MCOR is going to be here allowing kids to have their hearts screened to see if any red flags pop up.
Yeah, well, initially when Marcus passed, we set up a scholarship in his name. We thought that was the best way to honor Marcus, providing scholarship to Mahwah High School grads. And when we found out about another boy that passed away in Waldwick several years ago, and they found out about this company called MCOR, and they were doing cardiac screening, it hit us, and we said, this is what we have to do. This is our bigger cause. We're going to continue the scholarships because that's meaningful to us, but being able to, in our own community, the high school and the district that we teach in, serve our own students and provide screening, and if we can find just one kid that might have some little cardiac issue, then we feel that it's a blessing, and that's going to be our mission from here on in.
Great. Guys, thank you all very much. The Cales, thank you. Teachers here at Mahwah doing such great things in the name of their son, Marcus Cale.
You have to be vigilant and find ways to keep his memory memorialized. We feel like his name is staying out there, and people who didn't know him now can hear Marcus Cale, Marcus Cale, Marcus Cale. He must have been a special kid. He was amazing. He was beyond special.
You talk about a world-class athlete. Marcus was a soccer player who played soccer internationally all over the world. He was that good an athlete. Who would have suspected a heart condition would be the result of his ultimate demise? We want to talk about some statistics that were released by the American Heart Association. For those of you who have kids who play sports, who are great athletes, did you know that sudden cardiac arrest is the #1 killer of student athletes? 1 in 300 kids has an undetected heart condition, and each year in the United States, 6,328 individuals under the age of 18 experience EMS-assisted sudden cardiac arrest outside of hospitals. That is 17 a day. So it is a very big issue, and that's why there's going to be health screenings here at Mahwah High School next week that are optional and anonymous, so any kids that want to get tested in schools all over the area are starting to adopt this now that heart health is top of mind. I want to bring in some special guests right now. Ryan Humphreys first, who is one of Marcus's soccer coaches. We're going to talk to the school superintendent, Dr. Michael DeTuro, in just a couple of seconds, and then 2 of the players who are going to be playing in front of a capacity crowd tonight. Oh, this is really exciting. Sydney Hester and Marissa Lavaguerra, 2 of the stars of the girls basketball team, who are going to be taking the court on Hoops for Marcus night tonight. So we're going to get to everybody in a second, but Ryan, I want to start with you. We talk about his soccer prowess. We've been showing all morning long Marcus literally playing in places like Spain. He was in Barcelona. He was in Florence, Italy. This kid was a world-class athlete. What was it like to watch him play?
Oh, it was a tremendous opportunity to watch him play. I only got to experience him on the field his freshman year, but I was lucky enough to coach all 5 of the Cale boys, and I think he had everything that was the best quality of them as a person and player in one. And I think no matter what, he would have had soccer as part of his life, you know, beyond high school into college, and, you know, we've always loved the game and been connected to the game.
It really was such a huge part of his life.
Yeah, absolutely. I think the Kale family is kind of synonymous with Mahwah and soccer. They've got their footprint all over all of it, and I don't think he would have been able to not play soccer growing up in that household,
Dr. Turl, let me ask you, it's nice to see this type of turnout, and these events, whether it's Walk for Marcus or Hoops for Marcus tonight, are so well supported, and the family is so revered in this town.
This is just one of the many reasons why Mahwah is so special. You have our students coming together and really putting together some wonderful events to raise awareness for a great cause.
Yeah. How difficult was it for you, for the rest of the faculty and the administration here when this happened back in 2019 when you got this news?
Words can't express having a loss. But what I can tell you is seeing the events that came afterwards and the community coming together to support their own, and having athletes put together different programs and staff members putting together programs to raise awareness for the cause makes such a tragic event really special for future awareness and education.
And the fact that the screenings will now take place here next week, you're going to have over 130 now kids that are going to be tested optionally and confidentially with their hearts next week.
Yeah, I mean, we're excited to bring the program to Mahwah and looking to expand year over year. Having an opportunity to have a preventative measure in place for our athletes is something that's really imperative to make sure that our athletes are healthy and safe.
They're all trying to raise money to get testing here at Mahwah High School. So kids, athletes alike, over 120 have already signed up to have their hearts tested next week with the company MCOR that'll be here doing that anonymous screening. We're going to talk with the nurse here at Mahwah High School in just a second, but we've got some special guests. Jamie Brisby is here from the Mahwah School Foundations. Mary Beth Duffy from the Mahwah Boosters Program here. They do a great job. Caitlin Yeck, who contacted me about maybe just mentioning this during weather a few weeks ago, and now look what she's done. Some of her students are here as well, and the nurse who we're going to talk to in just a couple of moments. So Mary Beth, you stay right there. I'm going to come down to you because I want to talk to you. But Jamie, let me ask you and Mary Beth first, because in talking with the Kales who are right behind you, they said you guys were instrumental in helping them really get the charity off its feet, get it running, and just kind of showing them the philanthropic, all the different ways with which they could keep Marcus's legacy alive.
Yeah, when we had the opportunity to work with Debbie and George, we believed wholeheartedly in their vision and wanted to support them the best way we could. And running events like the Thunderbird Run, it was sort of very natural for us to help guide them along this process.
And support has obviously not been a problem as I've seen.
No, definitely not.
Mary Beth, the testing, and we're going to talk to Nurse Kakalewski about it in a second, but the testing here that's going on, I know the boosters in the school's foundation helping donate money towards that so students can sign up and get those tests.
So when with the success of the event last year, we were able to have this extra money that we were wanted to bring something else to the schools, and this heart testing just kind of fell in our lap, and we found MCOR out of Ohio. They're a nonprofit. They screen children all across the country, and next week we have 2 days, Wednesday and Thursday. We're going to be screening close to 130 kids, and it'll be a great program.
That's wonderful, and thank you guys both for being here this morning. And Caitlin, like I mentioned, I joked around about it. You contacted me, said, hey, can you maybe, I don't know, give this a little mention in the broadcast, and here we are. We're doing an entire morning show out here. Action Through Athletes is the program you're behind, and I know these two young men are joining you to talk about that. But real quickly, can you tell me just how much of an effort you guys have put in, and just how much Marcus Kale and his legacy means to you in this organization?
Yeah, so I was honored enough to become the club advisor for Action Through Athletics this year, and I had Marcus in class when he was a freshman, and just to be able to be part of this whole initiative with the community and to get the students involved has been really special.
Great. And Nurse Kakalewski, I'm going to cross you here real quick because I wanted to talk to you, Mary Beth. How important is it to not only have the AEDs on site, but for these kids to have their hearts tested?
Oh, absolutely. We've had AEDs in Mahwah High School for quite a while. It's mandated for all of the schools in New Jersey, both Catholic, both public and I'm getting old. So all schools had to have that since 2012. Yeah. So we have 5 in our building. All the coaches have access to them when they have sports, and we are very invested in heart health here.
Yeah, you have to, because as we saw from the statistics, you have to have your heart tested. And who knows, kids do get flagged, parents get notified. The testing here at Mahwah High School is voluntary, it's optional, and it's anonymous. So the parents and the kids will find out after they get tested if there are any issues, and heaven forbid there are. Like I said, their doctors will know, but let's hope that that's not the case.
And we want to promote more stories and programs like this, so tell us about the class acts at your school. That could also be an outstanding teacher, student, or team. You can tell us about it by going to cbsnewyork.com. Right there on our homepage, there is a place where you can sign up. We may just come to your school, and Chris will pay a visit to you.